With the brand new season of Overwatch, we have a brand new character, Lifeweaver. And today we're going to be talking about the Lotus skin and whether that is worth it or not. So right now in the shop we have the Lifeweaver Lotus skin for 1,000 Overwatch coins. This just comes with the skin. It is not really a bundle, so it is just a skin for 1,000 coins, and this is an epic skin. So taking a look at the skin in the locker, there is not much different to the skin other than the color scheme. And honestly, that is totally fine because I think that this should have been the default skin for this dude because he looks so cool right here. Literally the only difference is this pattern on the legs. This has like a little fire wave or whatever thing compared to the lotus flower on the kneecaps here. But anyways, taking a look at the back, starting off, we have these beautiful red and gold leaves on the back. I mean, just look at that. I love that you can see the little hex pattern going across the thing. We even have, again, just that gold beauty up in there. We also have some black and gold, like kind of like the trim for these flowers, kind of like connecting it to the center, like where it's like hovering and stuff. So that is really cool. And then the lotus flower in the middle of the back is this nice bright red with the fiery orange in the middle as well. So anyways, going throughout the rest of the skin, he has black hair compared to the white hair that we have on the normal skin. And I think that that does a really great contrast of the red in the back. So I think that looks fantastic. Even in the chest, he has this cool like lava thing going on. So that is really awesome. I don't really know if this dude is like a cybernetic or not. I mean, like, he has some like cybernetic stuff on him, but I don't know if he's like completely robotic or whatever. I wonder if he's kind of like Symmetra almost. But anyways, yeah, he has this like little lava pool in his chest. The hair is black, really cool. The lotus flower right here is gold instead of the pink he would normally have up. On the hand, we'll look at that a little bit closer in a second. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But the shoulder pads, they're literally just this like gold. The chest is gold. The suit he's wearing is this gray instead of like black. So it kind of does give it a nice little pop of color. A little red ribbon wrapped around the waist. And we even have some like little black pant legs with some really cool like gold fire going on down the side. And again, like we have it in the chest with that little orange effect, we have it on the hands, on the little robotic hands right here, and on the legs, kind of like Sojourn, and on the kind of the bottom. So taking a look at this, we'll take a look at this in game in a minute, but the little egg that he throws out to actually plant the sapling, it is this nice little fiery orange, gold, and light gray like the suit on top. The hand is really cool because normally the spikes are pink on the normal skin, but these are orange, just like the lotus flower it is. Man, I love that we have the gold fingertips, a little lotus flower with top of it being kind of like a light orange, light yellow, and then the black metal that we've seen all over throughout the rest of the skin. So that's really cool. And then finally, the actual lotus that he heals with is this bright orange red with a white bulb in the top. I mean, this one is super cool. I mean, I really like that. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, let's go over some highlight intros. We have Leap and Lotus. Up next, Emos, we have Clap, Crush, Laugh, Lounge, and Smell the Roses. The victory poses, we have Thorns, Gazing, and finally Rose. And lastly, let's talk about this gold weapon. So this is what it looks like before. It already has gold on there. This is what it looks like after. And honestly, that is really lame. It keeps the orange on there, but it really takes away a lot of the details. I don't like that. I really don't. Like, it literally makes the spikes like golden too. I don't like, that does not look good. Actually, no, it doesn't. It just kind of blends in. I don't know. I hate it when they just coat the entire thing in gold. I think it just looks disgusting when they do that. But yeah, we have that. Nothing happened on the back. I wish it would have turned the things gold. Anyways, going on to the egg, literally the whole thing is coated except for the orange. Interesting. And ooh, see, now this is how they were supposed to do it. The bottom of it is gold. They left the bulb white and the flower the normal fiery red and orange. I like that. See, this part is cool. The rest of it looks terrible. These two look terrible. This is amazing. Taking a look at this highlight intro, this is what it looks like with the skin. Pretty cool. You know, it's definitely all right in my opinion. I mean, you can see more of the flowers going on in the background. This, I feel like there's not as much detail on this skin as compared to some of the other ones. I mean, it is an epic, so we can't get too mad. But I really do like this little chest where he actually has the lava being exposed out of it. That looks freaking cool. But anyways, let's take a look at his kit, and there's a lot to go over. First things first is the flower in the palm. In the locker, it didn't look this orange, but right here we have that nice fiery orangey red. I love that. The hand itself on the bottom has that little black color, and then on the bottom, when we flip it like this, it's gold. And he does have the lotus flower actually sprouting around the wrist, so that's really cool. That's what it looks like when we actually charge it up, and it turns into that gold flower. Yeah, nothing too spectacular about that. This is what it looks like when we dash. Here's our melee, and you actually see the cybernetic hand right there on the left, and there's actually no like ornate details around the wrist on this side, but whatever. So this is what it looks like when we actually throw down the little flower. Throw that down, and I wish it would change the color of the actual flower, because I feel like that would be so cool, but it does not do that. What it looks like when we actually heal. So this is when we flip our hand over to actually be able to shoot, and I hate that he has to do that. I think that's so weird to me. But anyways, you can see the lotus on the top of the hand. You can actually see the lotus flower encasing around the wrist, like some ornate details, and you can see the needles sticking out, kind of like how he's actually shooting them out of his hands. So that is really cool. And you know, I really wish that the needles were also orange, because I feel like being pink really clashes with everything. I wish they would just overhaul some of the characters sometimes with some of the skins, especially with them being so expensive. But anyways, yeah, so as you can shoot, you can actually see the needles actually stick down, kind of like the needler gun in Halo. So that's really cool. But anyways, this is what it looks like when we actually do the little life pool. If I can get this dude, let me go over here. Come to me. So yeah. Nothing too spectacular there. And with the kit being discovered, let's go ahead and throw down this ult real quick.
Life protects life.
Life protects life. Whatever. So it's the same exact ult. No unique voice lines on this skin. So yeah, let's talk about this. So negatives first has got to be, I'm not a big fan of there not being as many details on this skin. For Legendary, I feel like they could have done a little bit better with some of the ornate details. Like, all they did was change the color scheme, and that's about it. But I will say that is pretty much the only negative we have, other than no really unique voice lines going on here. But some positives is I really do like the color scheme. I think the color scheme does look fantastic. I mean, again, I wish they could have changed up something a little bit more for this skin, especially with it being the first one in the item shop. But I think the colors look amazing. I love the orange fiery red that we got going on here. I think that does not suit the character at all, but it looks fantastic. It makes him look evil. I love it. I love me an evil support. So yeah, I think that is definitely going to be the main draw here, because I think this is probably one of the better skins we have for him if you're not trying to change up too much about the character, because we do have those like legendary skins where he's wearing like a powdered wig, and that doesn't make any sense to me. But this is like one of the only really cool skins that we have that kind of resembles the character a lot better than the actual like legendary one. But yeah, so I do think that this skin is going to be worth it, just for the fact that we do have a really cool, I mean, look at this. You can see the flower on there looks fantastic. The color scheme looks really cool. I wish that the rose would change colors with the emotes and stuff, but I digress. Anyways, I think this does a really great job. I'm going to give this thing an 8 out of 10. And yeah, I do think this is going to be worth it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, studs. I will see y'all later.